The wind howled like a hungry wolf through the gaps in the ramshackle houses of Kairo Vale, a small, almost forgotten desert town where the sun beat down unforgivingly and technology seemed like a distant myth. It was here, on this forsaken edge of the civilized world, that a boy named Nirox grew up dreaming of stars. His mother, Zara, was the town's only schoolteacher, a kind woman with calloused hands and eyes that twinkled with intelligence. Though her husband had left them when she was pregnant, she raised Nero with a fierce love, instilling in him not just an understanding of numbers and letters, but also a sense of wonder about the world and a deep compassion for others. While other kids played dusty games in the street, Nero spent his time in the company of broken radios, abandoned drones, and discarded circuit boards. With a mix of intuition and ingenuity, he would coax these technological relics back to life, transforming them into fantastic gadgets. His inventions were rudimentary, yet in his young mind, they hummed with potential. They were pieces of a grander design, a symphony of circuits and wires that he was yet to fully understand. In this forgotten town, his classmates mocked him for his grease-stained clothes and his nose perpetually dusted with crumbs. But Nero's spirit remained unbroken. He saw value where others saw trash, and he dreamed of a world beyond their dusty streets. One day, drawn by an insatiable curiosity, he ventured outside the town's borders. That's when he stumbled upon an abandoned observatory, its dome a silent sentinel against the relentless desert wind. Inside, amidst cobwebs and yellow documents, he found a strange fragment, a six-sided crystal that looked like nothing he'd ever seen before. It was cold to the touch, humming faintly as if alive, and etched into its surface were patterns that seemed both alien and familiar. He tucked it into his pocket, feeling its faint vibration against his skin. Back in his room, he ran his fingers over the crystal's facets. As he did, a jolt of energy surged through him, merging with his brainwaves and unlocking a universe of knowledge. Suddenly, equations and formulas that would have baffled scientists danced in his mind. Languages unknown to man unfolded on his inner eye. He saw patterns in chaos and order in the apparent randomness of the universe. Over the next few years, Kairo Vale watched as their brightest student graduated and left town. But the boy who had said goodbye was gone, replaced by a young man with steely eyes and a quiet intensity. Nerox was no more. In his place stood Ethereal, the embodiment of intellect and resolve. When he was just 17, he had invented small but incredible devices, tiny drones that could repair themselves mid-flight, cloaking tools that bent light around them, even an AI companion named Orion that existed only as a voice inside his head. Yet, despite his genius, his hometown saw him as just another crazy dreamer. Then one night, everything changed. A catastrophic solar flare storm threatened to wipe out power grids across half the planet. Cities plunged into darkness, satellites fell from the sky, and panicked citizens crowded into the streets. With no warning, the world teetered on the brink of chaos. In the face of such a colossal threat, all of humanity's might seemed futile. Military defenses were useless against an invisible and tangible enemy. But in a small, unassuming house on the edge of town, a young man rose to the challenge. Fueled by his unique abilities and unwavering determination, he built a resonance shield that absorbed the deadly solar energy, rerouting it harmlessly away from the planet. Millions of lives were saved, yet no one knew it was him. No one knew that in the quiet of that night, Eros had become Ethon, the genius guardian, using his wits and his gadgets to save the world from a silent, invisible killer. In the aftermath, the world buzzed with relief and gratitude, searching for heroes, but finding none. Only a faint whisper of a name echoed through the emergency frequencies, a barely perceptible blip on a radar, a fleeting image caught on a security camera. There was only Orion, standing beside his window, watching the world slowly come back online. A ghost of a smile touched Orion's lips, his purpose now clear. He vanished into the dawn, leaving behind the sleepy town and the life he once knew. Skrethier became a whisper in the wind, a shadow in the night, always there, always watching, always ready. For those who knew him, he was a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. But for those who didn't know him, Ethereal was a mystery, a riddle wrapped in enigma. Some saw him as a savior, a silent guardian who walked among us, protecting us from the unseen dangers of the universe. Others dismissed him as a myth, a figment of a world that needed heroes. Yet regardless of how he was perceived, Ethereal continued his work, driven by an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering commitment to truth. With each passing day, he delved deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos, unraveling secrets that had lain hidden for millennia. As he journeyed across the globe, he encountered wonders that defied imagination, places and phenomena that pushed the boundaries of human understanding. From shimmering cities in the clouds to ancient ruins that hummed with forgotten energies, Ethereal's path was a tapestry of wonder and intrigue. And all the while, a constant undercurrent of danger flowed beneath the surface. For Ethereal's thirst for knowledge and his habit of upsetting the balance of power often drew the attention of those who sought to keep the world's secrets buried. He walked a precarious line between unveiling the truth and becoming a target himself. As always, Ethereal relied on his quick wit and his technological prowess to stay one step ahead of his pursuers. But the closer he came to uncovering the deepest mysteries, the more dangerous the game became. For some truths are best left hidden, and some secrets are best left undisturbed. Now, these stories will take you to the far reaches of our universe and beyond, introducing you to civilizations more advanced than our own, and to threats that could extinguish life as we know it. You'll witness the birth of stars, the death of worlds, and the endless struggle between good and evil that plays out on the cosmic stage. But above all, you'll see Ethereal in action, using his remarkable abilities to solve seemingly impossible problems and make the universe a better place. Each episode is a new adventure, a fresh challenge that tests the limits of his intellect and his courage. You'll watch him invent incredible new tech on the fly, outsmart his enemies, and save countless lives while doing it. And along the way, he'll inspire not only other heroes, but ordinary people too, showing them that even in the darkest hours, one person with a good heart and a curious mind can make a difference. So join us now and get ready to explore the universe with Ethereal, the Genius Guardian. Who knows what wonders and adventures await us? What mysteries will he solve, and what threats will he overcome? The answers lie in the stars. All we need is a curious mind and a brave heart. Are you ready to join him?